Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Connie. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, and that's exactly what you're going to get today. So we are creating a sugar-free, gluten-free peanut butter ice cream with brownies mixed in. So what we've done is we started with a Simple Mills brownie mix, and I'm going to tell you a way to make this dairy-free too if you want a dairy-free version of this. So we use butter in it, but you could easily use coconut oil or another oil in this to make this a dairy-free version, okay? I used my sweetened condensed milk, so I've got a cup of sweetened condensed milk in this bowl. I've got 2 cups of heavy whipping cream in this bowl, and I got a half a cup of peanut butter here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the whipping process to whip this into like whipped cream. And then I'm going to mix my peanut butter and my sweetened condensed bowl in this bowl here together. Then once we get that whipped up, we will fold those together to make a nice fluffy mixture. Now, the way you could make this dairy-free, I've got heavy whipping cream in there, but you could use coconut cream instead of heavy whipping cream and whip it up just like you do that. And my sweetened condensed milk, I always do it dairy-free because I like the coconut milk version of it anyway. So I'll put both of those versions in the comment sections for people who want a dairy-free version. I know I recently saw something about some of those sugar-free ice creams out there and how they're kind of questionable. So this is a way that you can whip up your own. Look how yummy that looks right there. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Maybe we will. And I used half of an 8x8 pan. So I used half of the brownie mix, and I've got those chopped up. And those are going to go into the finished product here. So we'll go ahead and kind of get this process speeded up, kind of speed up our whipping process here. And we'll come back when that gets to the point where we can actually mix these two together. So again, you want those soft peaks formed. So it should look like whipped cream for you before you mix it into your peanut butter mixture. All right, so we'll be back shortly and show you the next steps on this. Okay guys, so we have our heavy whipping cream whipped up. And remember, if you want to make this dairy-free, just use the coconut cream and then whip it like this. And we're going to actually fold this in, which means you're going to do it kind of gently. And that way you still get a nice light texture with it. And that's kind of the important part of getting a nice ice cream, is that light fluffy texture. So we'll start mixing that in there. Then once we get this mixed up, then we will also fold in those brownies into that. And then we will put it in a container to freeze it. Guys, this is going to be delicious. Get the rest of the cream out of here. Now, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to put brownies in here, you could just leave it as peanut butter. You could fold in some sugar-free chocolate chips for a sugar-free version. So, you know, we love our Chalk Zero chocolate chips. So now I'm just going to put in my little brownie bites there. All right. So you're going to have peanut butter with nice chunks of brownie in it. Yum, yum. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in containers and we'll put it in the freezer. Usually it's going to take about 6 hours at least to get it to set up. And we'll come back and show you the finished product. Guys, there is no reason to buy store-bought sugar-free ice cream. Look at this, and it's going to taste delicious too. It's very easy to make. Invest in a nice ice cream container that you can freeze it in, store it in, and then make your own sugar-free ice cream so you can keep the ingredients clean and something a little bit better for you. So this is our peanut butter brownie sugar-free, gluten-free ice cream. And we're going to be checking this out here in just a few minutes. So remember, watch Cooking with Connie. Don't miss an episode because we are creating all kinds of fabulous recipes for you guys who need to follow gluten-free and want to follow sugar-free diet. So like, share, subscribe, and remember this week to make good choices.